Excuse me, what time is it?
It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
By the way, my name is Oanh. Nice to meet you.
My name is Bảo. Nice to meet you too.
So your name is Bảo, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Last name?
Thanks. Your name is good too.
Fine. Where you come from, Bảo?
I come from Quảng Ninh province.
So you come from Quảng Ninh province, don't you?
Yes.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for 3 years.
So you've been here for 3 years, haven't you?
Right.
The most family?
Yes, but not very much.
Very much?
Not very much.
Not very much.
Right.
How often you visit your family?
Every month. I visit my family every month.
Every month?
Right.
How far is it from here? How far is it from here to the house?
About 200 kilometers. It's about 200 kilometers from here to my house.
About 200 kilometers.
Right.
How do you usually go to school? I'm sorry. How do you usually go home?
By coach. I usually go home by coach.
By coach?
Right.
How much it costs to go home by coach?
About 80,000 dollars. It costs me about 80,000 dollars to go home by coach.
About 80,000.
Right.
And how long does it take you to get there?
About 4 hours and a half. It takes me about 4 hours and a half to get there.
4 hours and a half.
Right.
Excuse me. How many people are there in your family?
There are 3 people in my family, my father, my mother and I.
So there are 3 people in your family, your father, your mother and you, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Tell me about your father.
My father's name is Tam. He's 68 years old. He's a worker and he's working in a factory. He's very intelligent and humorous. He's at home now.
Excuse me, what's your father's name, please?
My father's name is Tam.
So your father's name is Tam, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
How old is he?
He's 68 years old.
He's 68 years old.
Right.
What does he do?
He's a worker and he's working in a factory.
He's a worker and he's working in a factory.
Right.
What is he like?
He's very intelligent and humorous.
He is very intelligent and humorous.
Yes.
And where is he?
He's at home now.
He's home now?
Yes.
Excuse me, tell me about your mother.
My mother's name is Tu. She's 64 years old. She's a nurse and she's working in a hospital. She's very kind and thoughtful. She's at home now.
Excuse me, what's your mother's name, please?
My mother's name is Tu.
So your mother's name is Tu, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
How old is she?
She's 64 years old.
She's 64 years old.
Yes.
What does she do?
She's a nurse and she's working in a hospital.
She's a nurse and she's working in hospital.
Right.
What is she like?
She's very kind and thoughtful.
She's very kind and thoughtful.
No, she's very kind and thoughtful.
She's very kind and thoughtful.
Right.
And where is she?
She's at home now.
She's home now?
Yes.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Bảo. 21 years old. I'm a student and I'm studying at H10 University of Planning and Geology.
How old are you?
I'm 21 years old.
So you're 21 years old?
Right.
What do you do about?
I'm a student and I'm studying. At H10 University of Planning and Geology.
So you're a student and you're studying at Harvard University of Mining and Geology.
Yes.
You like the school?
Yes, I do. I like it very much.
Very much.
Yes.
How often do you go to school?
6 days a week. I go to school 6 days a week.
6 days a week.
Yes.
Do you usually go to school at weekends?
Yes, I do. I do it very often.
You do it very often?
Yes.
When you usually go to school?
In the morning, I usually go to school in the morning.
In the morning?
Right.
What time do you usually go to school?
At 7 o'clock in the morning, I usually go to school at 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock in the morning.
At 7 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
Who do you usually go to school with?
Alone. I usually go to school alone.
Alone?
Yes.
How many people are there in your class?
64 people. There are 64 people in my class.
64 people?
Yes.
How many students are there in school?
About 30,000 students. There are about 30,000 students in my school.
About 30,000 students?
Yes.
Where's your school?
In Viên Street. My school is in Viên Street.
In Viên Street?
Yes.
How far is it from your room to your school?
About 2 kilometers. It's about 2 kilometers from my room to my school.
About 2 kilometers?
Yes.
How do you usually go to school?
By motorbike. I usually go to school by motorbike.
By motorbike.
Right.
How long does it take you to get to the school?
About 10 minutes. It takes me about 10 minutes to get there.
About 10 minutes.
Yes.
I don't know.
The time?
What time do you usually come back from school?
At 12 o'clock. I usually come back home from school at 12 o'clock.
At 12 o'clock?
Right.
What time do you usually do before going to school?
What do you? No, what time? What do you do?
What do you usually do before going to school?
Well, before going to school, I usually have breakfast.
Have breakfast?
Right.
What do you usually do after coming back from school?
Well, after coming back home from school, I usually have lunch.
Pardon?
Well, after coming back home from school, I usually have lunch.
Have lunch?
Right.
Thank you. May I have your number?
Yes, of course. It's 01693.
It's 01693.
Yes. 030.
030.
Yes. 399.
399.
Yes, it's 01693 030 399.
So the phone number is 016 01693 030 399, isn't it?
That's right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, see you later.
See you later. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.